Hi everyone, it's Emma here, and today I am back with a video to show you how I created some coasters using this beautiful stencil from Jessica Sporn Designs. I was inspired by this stencil because I'd been looking for coasters for my new garden furniture this year and I couldn't find anything I liked, but as soon as this stencil came through the door, the pattern on it, well, it was just beautiful. So I wanted to find a way to make my own coasters and put this design on them. So I started off with some blank MDF circles, which are a good coaster shape, decent thickness, and let's show you what I did. Okay, so first of all, I want to colour my coasters and give them a nice background, and to do that I'm going to use some mica sprays, and I've chosen red and green for this. So, and they don't all have to be perfect. The more irregularities you get, I think the nicer they look, to be honest. So I'm going to go around the edge with green. I mean, you can use any colours. This is just the colours that I chose to match my dinner plates and glasses, etc. So I might add a bit of gold in there as well. Just a few little spritzes of gold. Okay, and you can either let those dry naturally or you can use a heat gun to dry them. And so now that they've dried, you can see they've got a lovely sheen to them from the mica sprays, which is really nice. And so next we're going to use our fabulous stencil to create our pattern. So choosing the part of the stencil that you want the design to stand out from, I'm going to place that on the coaster, and then I'm going to use gold paint for this, just a gold acrylic paint. And I'm going to apply it with a palette knife so that we can get a nice clean image of the stencil onto the coaster. Okay, so once you're happy that that has fully covered, you can then very carefully lift off, and wow, look at that. You can see your absolutely gorgeous design peeking through. Fabulous. Okay, so now that our coasters are dry, we want to turn them into cleanable, glass-like looking real coasters. So to do that, we're going to be using a glue type ink pad and some ultra thick embossing powder. So first of all, we want to cover the whole coaster with a good coat of the ink. Make sure it's really stuck because we want that embossing powder to get everywhere. So a really nice good sticky coat. And then next, I'm going to cover it with the ultra thick embossing powder. I'm going to tap off the excess. Now there's a bit there that hasn't stuck, so I'm going to press it down, tap off. And just pouring the excess embossing powder back into the tub. And then we're going to dry it with the heat gun. So we're going to leave that to cool, and once it's dry, we're going to repeat the process again to give it another layer. Okay, so now that there's 2 coats on there, it's starting to get a really nice glassy sheen to it. But I'm going to add a 3rd coat, and this time to give it a bit more depth and make things look like they're floating inside the glass, I'm going to add some glitter to it as well. Okay, so now that's dried, I hope that you can see the bits of glitter that are encased inside it. Looks really, really pretty and gives it some fabulous depth. So as the last step, I am just going to go over and add 1 last coat of embossing powder, just to make sure that that glitter is really encased in and the coaster has a nice smooth finish. Okay, and there we have it. A really quick, simple but effective way of making your own customizable, designed, really durable, really cleanable coasters. So there we go. And I think the glass really has a way of making the design underneath come to life. It's beautiful. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the Jessica Sporn channel. And if you'd like to check out some other of Jessica's designs, her stencils, her stamps, etc., then please have a look at the link in the description box below. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!